like, well, I guess basic went out the door. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and this was kind of like a, I don't know, bridally, girly sort of week as far as my makeup went. I was doing these kind of eye looks a little bit and trying out some new things and using some old things. So kind of got like a collection of new and old, but some fun things. So let's get to it. So first off, something that I've been trying out this week is this palette from Marc. This is the Provocateur, like it's couture is how it's spelled. I got this through Influencer to try out, so they sent this to me for free to get to try out and review. So I picked this color, like they asked like which, you know, colors you were really kind of like drawn to, and I said the like, I think I said like mauves and pinks or something like that. So they sent me this one, and when I opened it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. So first off, the first day I used this, I tried this in my crease, which I do have this in my crease today, and I tried this color on my lid. And I really don't know why I chose that color, because normally these colors are not my favorite, like this one specifically in the middle, but I love these kind of colors. So I love like that, I love the like pinky shades, but those kind of like mid-tone taupey purples, like a taupey purple, for some reason, anytime I use those, I'm not wowed by it. So I don't know why I'm giving you this whole big explanation, but the first day that I tried this out, I put that on my lid and I was like, oh, I was disappointed. And I thought, oh man, I was really excited about this palette. But then every other day I've used it, I have not used that color and I've loved it. Like today I have this on the inner half of my lid, I have a little bit of that in my outer corner, I have the kind of like purpley shade from the palette in my outer corner, and then I have this shade in my crease, and I love it. They blend like a dream, they wear really well, they are a tiny bit powdery, like they're kind of like a soft sort of a shadow. Like I wouldn't say as soft as Lorac, but they are a soft sort of a shadow, and not all of them. Like this purpley color isn't quite as soft as like that taupey purple, so it's not like across the board, but some of them are a little bit softer, and the softer ones do have a little bit of fallout. Mainly I notice it in the pan more so on my face, but a little bit on my face. So just know, you know, tap off your brush when you use them, but I think they're very nice. The only other one that I had before they like redid these, I had the real colorful one, and I liked that palette, but I didn't have any of the other ones to really like, I don't feel like I'd used them enough to really compare how they were before and if they're any different now. I just know that they lowered the price point and they have, you know, the new different colors that came out, so I'm impressed with it. I really like it. Favorite shade from the palette, definitely this one. Inner corners of my eyes, and then just like as my inner corner highlight too. So does that make sense? Inner part of my lid and then the inner corner of my eyes. That's what I meant to say. So that's definitely my favorite from the whole palette. So pretty. I also really love this pinky shade. These two right here, take it easy with them. Like just use a tiny little bit, because this will overtake your whole eye look if you're not careful, because it's real intense on the eyes, but so pretty. So I have just the tiniest little bit of that in my outer corner and barely blended into my crease. So kind of got a little bit out of control with my eye look today. I was just, I don't know. A lot of times I start out and I'm like, I'm gonna do something basic today. And then, you know, you end up looking like this. It's like, well, I guess basic went out the door. For cheeks this week, I broke out my palette from the Merle Norman Summer Collection. So this is the California Road Trip, and this palette is called the Beautiful Journey Face Plus Eye Palette. It's just so cute and happy. I don't know how much longer this collection is gonna be around. Hopefully you can still get it. But I think this is like such a nice travel palette. Honestly, I meant to bring this on vacation when we went to San Francisco, and I totally forgot. And I totally wish I would have brought it, because this is like everything you need. I really wasn't using the eyeshadows this week. I did use this as a highlighter, which is so pretty. I do have this on today, mixed with my other highlight favorite that I'm about to mention to you. So I really wasn't like wearing the eyeshadows this week, but I was wearing the bronzer and the blush and the highlight. And I think these are so nice, like really nice quality. I think they're a good combination between being like a nice soft sort of a formula, but not too soft, if that makes sense. I honestly feel like this sort of a texture of face powder product are some of the easiest to work with because they're not too soft where they just like go everywhere, and they're not too like tightly packed in and too dry of a formula where they really just like stick to your cheeks and don't move. So this is like a really good in-between combo. So I really, really like the quality of these. I feel like they're way more impressive actually on the face than they are in a swatch. This is really pretty because it's like neutral to a little bit warm toned of a bronzer. So it's just a really nice summery bronzer color. And you can even use that as a blush because it's got a little bit of that like, I don't know, terracotta warmth to it, which makes it sound like, oh gosh, how's that gonna be, like way too warm toned? No, it really like works nicely on the face, and that blush is so neutral, and that highlight is so pretty. Oh my gosh, that like blends onto the cheeks just so beautifully. Now my highlight today is like way more intense than this is by itself, but this is still, it still packs a punch, which is really, really pretty. Packs a punch. Packs a really pretty punch. And then the highlight that I'm wearing in combination with that one is this one right here. And this is the one that really kind of like makes it like seen from space level. Like this is a pretty like wabam metallic highlight. It's so pretty. This is the Pixie Plus Aspen Novard. This is the Glowy Powder in London Luster. So it's a screw off top, which I wish it were like a you know, clicky regular top, because this is, I feel like I'm going to drop this at some point, so hopefully I won't, but it concerns me for some reason. Why does it concern me? I don't know. It feels like more work for me to get it open. Why am I going on a tangent on that? Okay, back to the highlight. So look at it in that swatch. I mean, that is, whoa, like it's intense. So obviously when you get it like, you know, blended out, it's not like that because you don't apply your highlight like that or like dab it on. Maybe sometimes you do, but on the daily, you know, when you get it like blended out, it's not quite as crazy. But this is kind of like a, I don't know, like a duochrome golden highlight. I feel like it's a gold, but this is gonna sound weird, but I almost feel like it has a little bit of like a green flashing to it, but like in a really cool way, not like in a strange, hard to pull off way. It's just really pretty. Like it's almost like it's gold with a white flashing, but that's almost to the green side, if that even makes sense. It's so pretty, and really honestly, like mixed with that Merle Norman one, they're a really pretty combo. Like it just works together. I love them together. So this has a really soft sort of a formula to it. I wouldn't say it's the nicest formula of highlighter, but I do find it easy to work with on the cheeks. It's just intense. Like you have to like a pretty intense highlight to enjoy these. I love them. There's a pinky one, this one, and kind of a more like golden peachy one, and they're all beautiful. For lips this week, I broke out a couple of old favorites and really, really enjoyed them. First off is one of the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. This is one of the Comfort Mattes, and this is in Psycho. I remember when I first got this, how much I loved this lipstick. And when I wore it again this time, I still love it just as much. This is such a gorgeous lipstick. Like a beautiful matte formula where it's like really comfortable, but it sets down and wears really well. So it's like a creamy matte. Like it kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Creamy Mattes, where it's just a great matte formula. It works well. And this color is a beautiful like raspberry fuchsia that has some micro shimmer in it that gives it that like blue flashing. So it's just fun. It's a fun time lipstick. Absolutely love it so much. It's like little, like blue. I think it's little blue micro shimmer and maybe some gold. Something in it that gives it this like bluish purpley flashing to it that's just incredible. And these are pretty affordable. I think they're $17 or $18. So as far as like higher end lipsticks go, this is, you know, on the lower end of high end lipsticks. So that's nice. And cute packaging to it. As much as I loved Psycho, I wore this combo this week, and oh my goodness, I love, love, love this combo. This is amazing together. So how this all started is I've been kind of eyeing and thinking about getting the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Kim KW. So kind of like looking up swatches and thinking about it, and I'm like, I probably have something close to that. And honestly, I don't know how close this combo is to it, but this was kind of like what I was hoping that might be. So anyway, that's how all this started. Let me tell you what the combo is. It's the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Tawny, my favorite that goes with everything. That's the liner I have on. If I can get it open to show you. Amazing, warm terracotta, nudie color. And then the lip color is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick, in Sugarcane. Oh my goodness, this is an amazing nude lipstick. Oh, it's so pretty. Like my favorite kind of nude. It's like a peachy pinky nude, just beautiful. I do have, like, you know, my lips lined to have a little bit more definition. You could totally blend them together more where you don't see as much of the differentiation between the dark and the lighter color, but this is just, I mean, amazing. A gorgeous color. I love the formula of these. I kind of like forgot how much I love the formula because they start out super creamy and comfortable. They stay super creamy and comfortable, but they start out really creamy. And then they kind of like set down to be a really nice matte, like a satin matte sort of a finish, where they just stick around for a lot longer than you would ever expect for how creamy and comfortable they are. They really do stay around. They have like a nice like lemon creamy cookie sort of a scent to them, and they taste good. They have like a little bit of a sweet taste. So pretty, so nice, beautiful packaging. They're just awesome. I mean, I have several of these Amuse Bouche lipsticks, and I love them. I think I have a lip swatch party of them. I think, of the ones that I have. If I do, I'll try to remember to link it down below or somewhere in a card or something, because yes, highly recommend them, love this combo. All right guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.